the US is about to get to know these players, these new stars, and their lives may be and will be forever changed in a lot of ways. There's always that World Cup moment. I mean, I also use the women as an example because I was so close to the US women in 2015. I mean, think of how, yes, Carly Lloyd was a star, but she had a hat trick in the World Cup final. I mean, those moments are forever. Those moments live on. And, World Cups are where people, their lives change. And that's not just the US. That's for
Yeah.
every team.
It's my earliest sports memory. If anybody asks me why I love sports,
Yes.
it was 1994. My dad about mortgaged the house to take me to a match that I just remember like smelling churros for the first time at Soldier Field and
Really?
watching like Valderrama out there and
Mm,
watching my dad be emotional like I'd never seen him, and there's
mm.
nothing would bring that out of him more than the World Cup. And you have that special tie to Team USA and the nationalism of that with your dad and your husband, by the way. Didn't Matt
Yeah.
coach up the developmental
Yes. My
team? Yeah,
husband is, yeah,
Rangers.
he
You're like a
coaches.
hockey girly. I love this. I just can't believe that Coach Mauricio decided to just bring that up on it. That's so wild to me.
So it was random because I don't think he had any connection or he didn't know I had a hockey connection, but my husband was a part of the team in 2018 for the US as well. So like I love hockey. And I think what's so unique, and you'll appreciate this, I know so much about the sport. I've actually never covered it really as a reporter. When I was in Minnesota, I did some stuff with the Minnesota Wild, but it's almost so close to me that I love that it's a little bit of a separate thing. It's like how I grew up. It's what I love. And then I'm so grateful that I get to cover football and soccer, but maybe one day.
I almost started crying when she was doing that promo for the World Cup. I'm not kidding. I think it just makes me emotional about my dad.
Yeah. You guys have such a bond and a connection over that.
I know, but like I literally am crying about it. Well, here's what happened. It was 1994. I'd never been to any. I mean, my dad. We grew up in Chicago. My dad. We didn't go to a Bulls game. We didn't have it like that. And he and a bunch of guys at the factory bought immigrants from Poland and Mexico, I think, bought I just remember seeing a book of tickets. And they all pulled together, and there was a good amount of tickets, and they were all really colorful. And I was like, "What is this?" And then they had a draft or something. I remember at my house in the basement, and they were divvying up the tickets, and I got to go. I think I went to the worst one. I was young. I didn't know what was going on, but I went with my dad, and we saw Valderrama, and it was my dad was crying, my dad's bawling, It was such a dream for he could not. My dad can tell you the score of every World Cup back to 1904. My father could write Pele's biography. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then it becomes if I texted him right now, he'd be like, Weston McKinney does he just knows everything. He knows all the league, all the La Liga, Premier. He's taught it's what we talk about on Sunday mornings. So I keep up with it now to have something to talk to him about. And so World Cup is, I just remember I remember his face and being like, oh shit, he really he cares about this. He really cares about this. And we haven't gone since. I think he went to a Euro Cup, or Adam took him to something before. But yeah, it gets me emotional. So yes, I'm taking Chester
Yeah,
to
that's really special.
all the games that I can.